On January 23, 2025, the city of Nashville, the cradle of country music, was enveloped in a heavy and sorrowful atmosphere as millions of music lovers turned their hearts toward an unforgettable event. The Grand Ole Opry, an icon of American music, became the center of attention as legend Dwight Yoakam, a name deeply etched in the hearts of audiences across generations, prepared to deliver a performance that promised to be an indelible memory. Thousands of fans, from longtime music lovers to younger generations newly discovering his musical legacy, eagerly awaited the familiar, emotionally charged melodies. As evening approached, the warm golden lights of the Grand Ole Opry shone brightly, blending with the laughter and conversations of the gathering audience. Music lovers from all corners of the nation flocked to the venue, creating an atmosphere filled with excitement and anticipation. Joni, a young girl from Atlanta, could feel the thrill in every breath as she stepped into the theater. From a young age, she had grown up with Dwight's songs, practicing harmonies with her parents during family gatherings. The melody from Ain't That Lonely Yet was not just a song, it was a collection of sweet memories and dreams of love and life, filling her heart with emotion. When the lights in the theater dimmed, the crowd settled down, and all attention was drawn to the stage. Every gaze was fixed on the figure of Dwight Yoakam, a vivid and dynamic portrayal of a talented artist. As he appeared, he was welcomed by thunderous applause and cheers from thousands of fans, creating an electric atmosphere. Dwight opened the performance with guitars, Cadillacs, instantly igniting the theater with its familiar tunes. Together, the audience joined in song, dancing, as each rhythm conveyed warm and happy memories. Memorable moments replayed in everyone's minds, but suddenly, an unforeseen accident occurred. As Dwight prepared for a new performance, the stage lights flickered and then went out completely, creating a sense of panic. Friends, colleagues, and even technical staff rushed around in concern, trying to resolve the situation. But just a moment later, a loud bang rang out like thunder, as a sound device backstage unexpectedly malfunctioned, causing a horrifying shock. Dwight, standing close by, was caught off guard and became a victim of this tragic incident. In that moment, time seemed to stand still. The music ceased, and the atmosphere in the theater became creepily silent. A fog enveloped the space, confusion and fear spreading like wildfire. The sounds of gasping breaths and sobbing filled the air. All eyes were fixed on the stage where the talented artist lay motionless. Emergency personnel immediately arrived, racing against time to save Dwight, a man who had captured the hearts of millions. Sadly, all efforts proved futile. News of Dwight Yoakam's sudden death quickly spread beyond the theater walls, rolling like a tidal wave from the coast and becoming the focal point in every media outlet. Reports buzzed with images of a talented artist, one who had lived passionately for music and the power of melodies, now transformed into sorrow and loss. The hearts of millions contracted in fear and unspoken questions. The people of Nashville, who once enjoyed his music, stood silent the next morning, as if a numbing wave had swept over them. In the heavy and despondent atmosphere, fans gathered outside the Grand Ole Opry, carrying candles and fresh flowers to pay tribute. They were not just music lovers. They were individuals who had experienced Dwight's music during the most significant moments of their lives. His music had touched every heart, evoking unforgettable emotions. Here, the petals fell to the ground like tears, emotions eternally engraved in their memories. While the music community was still in shock, Dwight's family decided to hold a memorial service right in the heart of Nashville's music scene. This was not just a simple ceremony but an emotional reunion where everyone shared memories and feelings about an artist who had lived for music. Top artists from the country music industry, from Alan Jackson, Brad Paisley to Miranda Lambert, gathered to honor Dwight. In the candlelit atmosphere, the sounds of guitars and voices transported everyone back to beautiful memories, creating an unforgettable portrait. Alongside somber songs, some shared about the immense influence Dwight had not only on music but also on the spirit of young people. Speakers stood up to share heartfelt stories about the artist who changed countless lives with his sincerity and boundless heart, inspiring generations of young artists. The memorial activities did not stop there. Annual memorial festivals were held, not only in Nashville but also in various locations across America. People sang Dwight's famous songs together, not only to remember him but also to express love and gratitude towards an artist who devoted himself to music. Charitable foundations named after Dwight Yoakam were established, aiming to support underprivileged children and young artists in pursuing their dreams. This event was not only a shock to the music industry but also ignited a wave of love and mutual concern within the community. Young artists, who had once been influenced by Dwight's music, rallied together to participate in charitable activities. At concerts, they not only breathed life into music but also revived Dwight's spirit. Imaginary festivals were organized continually, where each young artist took to the stage carrying Dwight's music in every lyric, forging colorful connections between generations. As an artist, Dwight left behind not only songs but also profound messages about love and unwavering faith. Like a cultural legacy, his music drove people to face difficulties. The stories of Dwight, whether sad or joyful, became a source of inspiration for lives around us. That's why at every memorial service, tears fell, but so did smiles, as everyone understood that Dwight had given them more than just a voice. He had offered them a perspective on life. The fans decided that they would not only remember Dwight but also live by the principles he conveyed through his music. Charitable foundations established each year brought people closer to artistic activities, creating opportunities for young talents. Dwight Yoakam Day became a symbol of the gathering of music lovers, where people sang together, prayed together, and preserved the legacy he left behind. Simultaneously, many singers held charity nights, where Dwight's songs were played from start to finish. Young artists took to the stage in bright red lights, each note an invocation for Dwight's spirit, for his music to echo forever in the hearts of people. With Dwight's music, the warm ballads served as a connection between the present and the future. This loss intricately bonded people together more than ever. Whether it was a person's parent or a stranger met on the street, everyone could share stories about Dwight and the emotions his music had evoked, making connection eternal. In the end, Dwight's music wasn't just art, it was a source of life, a guiding light on every journey. Dwight's death was not only a significant loss to music but also a profound lesson about how we cherish those in our lives. Life is too short and can unexpectedly bring monumental changes. This compels us to live fully with our passions and not let anything hold us back from pursuing our dreams. Together, let's keep Dwight Yoakam's music alive, as a symbol of love and the invisible connections among music lovers around the world. Gradually, the cemetery where Dwight lies peacefully became a sacred place. Fans left fresh flowers around his grave, with each flower representing a story, a memory that Dwight's music had brought. Numerous heartwarming concerts have been held in the cemetery where people sang his songs under the moonlight. They lit candles and prayed together, expressing love and remembrance for a person who fully lived through music and entered the hearts of his admirers. As the years passed, while time faded many things, Dwight's music remained a brilliant light, an unquenchable fire, illuminating our hearts and souls. Dwight Yoakam will always be an inseparable part of the musical journey of all who cherish him. His music, with its poignant melodies and heartfelt lyrics, will live on, awakening memories of dreams, hopes, and sorrows. Ultimately, life, with all its trials and tribulations, is merely a journey of seeking joy and a beautiful, eternal love song amid this chaotic world. At memorial services, amid the melodious tunes of Fast as You, or in the flickering light of candles, Dwight's music will always endure, becoming an indispensable part of every loving heart. Though time may pass, Dwight Yoakam's image will forever live on in those who have felt warmth from his voice, from each melody, from that brilliant being. Dwight's death left a significant void in the world of music, yet the love he sowed into every song will forever be a guiding light for souls seeking music, emotion, and memory. Dwight will live on in music, in the hearts of devoted fans, and in resonating melodies across time. For, eternally, Dwight Yoakam is not only among the pinnacle of artists but also an inspiration for anyone daring to pursue their own passions. His music will always be a beacon of knowledge, love, and hope, guiding future generations to live fully with their hearts and aspirations. Born on October 23, 1956, Dwight grew up in a music-loving family in Pikeville, Kentucky. His father was a talented bluegrass musician, introducing Dwight to music from a young age. The image of him sitting with his dad, listening to classic melodies, became deeply engraved in his mind, shaping his fierce passion for the guitar. Despite living in a small town, the name Dwight Yoakam emerged as a symbol of relentless effort. During his youth, he often recorded his songs, deeply rooted in Southern culture, and shared them with friends. His various performances for small gigs allowed him to find himself within music. After graduating high school, unlike many of his peers, Dwight decided to leave his hometown for Nashville, Tennessee, in the mid-1970s. However, his path was far from smooth. During his early days in Nashville, he faced numerous hardships, working various odd jobs like waiting tables and construction while diligently composing music. Despite being rejected repeatedly by record labels, he never gave up. In 1986, Dwight released his debut album, Guitars, Cadillacs, etc., etc. Featuring standout tracks like Guitars, Cadillacs and Honky Tonk Man. The album quickly became a sensation in the country music scene, igniting the neo-traditional country movement. Dwight began experimenting with various music genres throughout his career. He blended elements from rock, blues, and even punk into his music, creating a distinct style. His powerful yet sweet voice resonated deeply with listeners. Dwight's songs were not merely love ballads. They were narratives about life, love, loss, and hope. Hits like Ain't That Lonely Yet, Fast as You, and Streets of Bakersfield captivated audiences, allowing them to feel the depth of the characters in his songs. Dwight Yoakam is not just a successful musician but an enduring symbol among country music fans. His legacy continues to thrive through each recording, never overshadowed by time. Many generations of artists have drawn inspiration from his unique style, a testament to his influence extending beyond the 80s and 90s. Furthermore, Dwight received numerous awards, including a Grammy, and was honored in the Hall of Fame of multiple music organizations. Many view him as a bridge between genres, highlighting traditional elements in modern music. During a performance at the Grand Ole Opry in December, the atmosphere was filled with excitement and anticipation. Fans from all over gathered to experience Dwight's music. The Opry stage, regarded as the church of country music, felt even more sacred as his devoted followers eagerly awaited their idol. The warm golden lights illuminated every face, each person carrying their own sense of hope. Portraits of Dwight adorned the stage, proudly displayed as a symbol of his illustrious career. This was not merely an evening performance, it was a music festival where love and respect shone powerfully. When news of Dwight's sudden death broke, the country music community felt as if it had been struck by a storm. A sense of despair and regret surrounded not only fans but also fellow artists who had collaborated with him. People questioned how such a powerful and vibrant voice could vanish so quickly. A memorial service was organized at the Grand Ole Opry, the cherished performance space Dwight had been associated with throughout his career. Every corner of the stage was adorned with white flowers, lit candles, and large portraits of him. The ambiance was serene and respectful. Each attendee lost in thought about the memories Dwight's music had given them. On the day of the memorial, fans gathered from all over to honor Dwight. Thousands stood in line outside the Grand Ole Opry, many wearing T-shirts featuring Dwight's image or traditional Southern attire. Tears flowed as they shared memories about Dwight, a figure who was not just an artist but also a friend, a mentor, and a role model. The audience's stories formed a powerful chain of connection among all present, all looking toward the center where the ceremony awaited. Numerous renowned artists participated in the memorial, including Alan Jackson, Travis Tritt, and Miranda Lambert. Each brought cherished memories of Dwight. Alan Jackson couldn't hold back tears when recounting his first performance alongside Dwight on the Opry stage and the intense admiration he felt for him. Miranda Lambert shared that Dwight had inspired her since her early days in the industry. Nearly every artist had some experience of working with or witnessing Dwight's influence in the music world. Their stories and heartfelt words created an intimate and emotional atmosphere. Artists who had collaborated with Dwight stood to share precious memories alongside him. Patti Loveless reminisced about the time they sang a duet together on a television show, filled with laughter and joy. The crowd listened intently, laughing and crying together over bittersweet memories, affirming that Dwight's life had touched not only their own but millions of others around the globe. The memorial concert was lively, featuring various artists who each took the opportunity to present a song in tribute to Dwight. Songs like Guitars, Cadillacs and Ain't That Lonely Yet echoed throughout the space. The artists not only sang but also conveyed their deep thoughts and emotions through each note. Amidst the charged atmosphere, they harmonized with the audience in a warm collaborative sing-along. At the end of the program, a special performance unfolded, uniting all participating artists. Hand in hand, they sang Streets of Bakersfield, a legendary hit of Dwight's. The atmosphere brimmed with the harmonious voices merging, creating an indescribable strength for this memorial occasion. Music became a bridge that connected those who loved Dwight, a tribute candle, and a powerful message affirming that while he had departed, his music would live on. Following Dwight's passing, many charitable organizations shifted focus to supporting young artists pursuing their passions. The Dwight Yoakam Foundation was established to assist young artists and contribute to initiatives benefiting children. These charitable endeavors encompassed not only financial contributions but also mentorship, training, and sponsorship opportunities. Dwight's love and dedication to music became a tremendous driving force for many. The foundation organizes annual memorial concerts, not only to remember Dwight but also to raise funds for music education projects aimed at youth. These performances attract prominent artists and help create a solid foundation for the musical careers of young talents. The story of Mary stands as a vivid testimony to the foundation's impact. She is a young girl with a strong passion for music, coming from a difficult background. Fortunate to receive a scholarship from the foundation, Mary gained opportunities to learn and develop her talents in a musical environment. Upon completing her studies, she became an independent musician, releasing her debut album titled Homage to Dwight, which features many songs inspired by his music. The album quickly garnered attention, placing her among the industry's promising young artists. Mary is not alone. Hundreds of other young artists have also received support from this foundation. Their success stories share a common thread: an eagerness to live for music and a determination to grow their careers. Their first tours, artistic workshops, and debut recordings offered them chances to affirm their abilities. Since Dwight departed from this world, numerous film and literary works have been created to memorialize his life and career. For example, a 90-minute documentary was released, focusing on Dwight's beautiful yet challenging life, from childhood through his ascent to becoming one of the leading country artists worldwide. Documentary footage, Interviews with family, friends, and other artists created a vivid portrait of him. Many tribute art exhibitions have been held in Dwight's honor, showcasing paintings, portraits, and artworks inspired by him. Artists came together to create deeply expressive works that reflect their love and respect for him. The exhibition not only served as a moment to remember but also created a space for emerging creators. Every year, memorial concerts for Dwight continue to be held. Artists from across the country gather to perform and donate all proceeds to charity. This has become an eagerly awaited annual event, not only for fans but also for artists seeking opportunities to showcase their talents and love for Dwight. These concerts not only aid charitable organizations but also serve as a way for the community to come together, expressing pride and reverence for an artist who contributed immensely to music. Fan clubs and social media platforms recording memories and expressing love for Dwight have formed a bond among music lovers. Online workshops help people share memories, favorite songs, and feelings about Dwight's life. These communities not only bolster spirits but also create a robust network for those continuing the passion for music. Thank you for watching the video. Please hit like, share, and subscribe to motivate me to create more exciting videos. See you